So I'm just minding my business one day on YouTube, and I'm scrolling through, and I see this anime thumbnail, and it was some anime I have never heard of before. And recently, while sewing and cleaning and things of that nature, I had watched a few other anime videos, and I watch Inuyasha, Sailor Moon Crystal. There are people out there who will put together their favorite clips of different characters or different scenes from those respective, but that's literally like all of the anime I had watched. So I'm not sure how, why, or where this particular anime showed up in my recommendations. It translates to the sexiest man of the year or something like that. So I click on it, and I was intrigued like fuck, because it's apparently yaoi anime, which is like a subdivision of hentai. And if you're not familiar with hentai, you know, like there's Netflix and chill, and there's hentai with senpai. And I'm just like I guess all of the hentai that I had ever known was like, you know, you can't ever watch that shit, period. So how this secret elusive anime of boy love shows up on my recommended videos, like, YouTube, how did this get here? Why is this in my recommendations, but also why do I like it? So apparently yaoi anime is boy and boy love, typically based upon and I say manga, I know it's probably manga, but I say manga. But based upon the manga, of women, lady authors, like exclusively lady authors, and so there's some type of love story and things of that nature, and things that they have to overcome and accomplish, and then eventually they fall in love with each other and they're lovers and stuff like that. Some of it can vary to very soft, subtle romances and awakening of feelings. Some of it can vary to, you know what, I am in love with you, and I am going to mount your ass in the middle of this field, such as apparently a movie called Winter Cicadas, and I was not ready for that, but I watched it, and I liked it, and I took screenshots. So apparently the one that showed up in my recommendations was Ndakaritai Otoko, which, again, you know, like world's sexiest man, and that revolves around a actor who's been in the game for 20 years, ever since he was a kid, and is a slightly older actor, and all of a sudden is overshadowed by this newcomer. But the newcomer only got into the acting game because he was besmitten with old boy, and it's wild. And also, like, there's a lot of things that are wrong with yaoi love stories. Yuri also is, I've come to discover, is girl love stories. But yaoi love stories, there's a lot of that's wrong with it. Like, it's interesting to think about in the fantasy world, because, you know, if you look at it realistically, that's basically sexual assault and sexual accosting and physical assault and things of that nature, possessiveness and jealousy. Then there was another anime that I found that was called Hitorijimi My Hero, and that was, wow. I watched that too, all of it. I did. But oh my gosh, wow, that was some real interesting shit, because it was like some childhood friends. Like one childhood friend came back to the other childhood friend, like, hey, listen, I like you. Like, yeah, we can be friends. Like, nah, you don't get it. I like you. In that kind of way. So you can either basically, give me some penis, or never talk to me again. And there was that whole situation. And then there was another one where a slightly older student had something for that boy's older brother, who wound up being a teacher at the school, and is just like, This is a whole kind of, like, you're supposed to have, I understand having a crush on a teacher, but wait a minute, the teacher crushes on you back. But wait a minute, y'all's dudes, but also at the same time, ain't nothing wrong with the fact the y'all's dudes. But wait, hold on, like, is this, what are the ages of consent over there in Japan? Cause damn. But also, it was really, really a touching story to watch. But damn, YouTube. I just want to know who, where, and how that controls YouTube's algorithms thought that I would be okay with this and was just banking on the fact that I was going to be okay with it. Like, you know what? She digs Inuyasha and Kagome's love story. Let me just drop this hot fire on that ass. Like, what'd you think about this? And, like, I don't know how it got there because I didn't go and search for Yaoi in any way, shape, or form. I know what it is now. I'm searching for it now. But prior to this, I didn't know what the fuck it was. So is anyone else in the same boat as me? Like, the shit just randomly showed up in your recommendations and you clicked on it like, oh, this looks spicy. Then all of a sudden you're stuck and emotionally invested and binge watching everything that you possibly can. And then reading up on the mangas and also, side note, hashtag, the animes is like not safe for work, but like PG-13, PG-14 maybe-ish or whatever. And the mangas is purely rated M for mature. Especially with the Dakaratoyo Toko. Ooh, like there was some things like I could understand the not safe for work, like a couple things that he said, like, you know, like a couple times where I think my favorite, like the most pivotal moment where I knew that I was going to be stuck on this shit is when he was on top of old boy before any kind of nastiness had began, and he's like, who do you belong to? Bro, I'm trying to be somebody's anime girlfriend in 2019, okay? Like, seriously. I wish somebody would come up and just after a few dates and stuff like that say, who do you belong to? Clearly you, daddy. Okay, all right. So, anyways, be mindful of that if you are, I'm always been an anime fan. I haven't necessarily been a dedicated manga fan just because of lack of, you know, going to the bookstore and things of that nature. But oh man, we have found our new hobby for 2019. Goddamn. Whew. Anyhow, I was just wondering if there's anybody else out there feeling the way that I am, just like, yo, this anime shit, like I've always loved anime, but apparently I've only been exposed to like the cute cheesy anime and not this shit. Wow. Woo. But I'm here for it, and I'm gonna continue to be here for it. So there's that. Okay, bye.